The teams are in. It's time for Team List Tuesday for Signet. Power every moment with a Signet power bank.
Okay, here we go, Brian. So I have cast my eye. This is 4:05 p.m. Sunday afternoon. The game will be played, which will be 6:05 over there in local New Zealand time, but 4:05 locally here in Daylight Savings Time Australia. And it appears to my eye, Brian, they are 1 through to 17, no changes, which shows us how much it means to Mal. Of course, his last encounter with New Zealand, Madge Maguire at the helm, 30-0. I still can't believe that, can you?
No, I was on the other day. Geez, they played well.
Changes
we
are plenty.
weren't that bad. We weren't that bad. They were just terrific.
Changes are plenty, though. Changes are plenty.
This is...
What have you picked up from the New Zealand side?
What I've picked up, well, Chance is at 6.
Yep.
Phoenix Crossland is at 9. Joseph Tarpany is playing lock forward, but it will be in the middle. Our bench is very, very strong. Australia's bench is very, very strong. Hudson Young, Ruben Cotter, Mitchell Barnett, Matt Burton. Good bench.
What about and you've played in this level before many times, what about the first up? So they're going to be at home, Christchurch. You've got Sean Johnson, just literally put his boots up. Now he's got them back and he's playing. Is it a trappy game? We've played a game already.
For us?
Yeah.
No, I think, because
You think it's more of an advantage having played?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Mitchell Moses will be a lot better.
Yep.
Yeah, he hadn't played since Origin 3. I haven't seen the odds. I imagine we're favourites.
Oh, definitely favourites.
I don't know.
I don't know the odds either. What are you really gambling with? What's it costing you? But I just think this James Fisher-Harris bloke, what he did for the team last year, Griffin Neems just all heart. Scott Sorensen hasn't had a lot of football, so brave in the grand final. Joseph Tarpany, just got a feeling they're going to put up a big fight. I'm not saying they're going to win the game, but...
Oh, yeah, they'll be thereabouts, but I think we're going to be... I think it'll go very similar to the Tonga game. We'll run away with it towards the end of the game.
So you'll give me 18 start?
I won't give you 18.
How much are you going to give me?
I'll give you 7.5.
No, I need 2 tries.
I'll give you 10. I'll give you 10.
Give me 11 and a half.
No.
We've got a deal.
No.
That gives you 1 missed kick. How good's your goal kicker?
What's the rule? Zachy Lomax or Mitch Moses?
We'll go to the tapes.
I don't care about goal kicking. What's the start?
I don't know.
What's your mob giving them?
I don't know. I haven't had a look yet. What's gambling really costing you? For free and confidential support, visit gamblinghelponline.org.au. If you give me 11 and a half, we're on. And what would be the wager?
The wager will be... case. Case of Japanese beer.
Yep.
In lieu of...
Brooks.
No, Atani.
Oh, Shohei Ohtani.
Shohei Ohtani.
Okay, Shohei Ohtani. No worries. Done. What's the actual official sports bet tape say there, Brian?
I haven't had a look.
Will you look it up? I'll go to the other game.
Go to the Kiwi side.
I've got it here. It says 8.5.
8.5.
So I'm getting a bit greedy.
You are getting greedy. I'm going back to 10.
Okay.
Can you you haven't read out the New Zealand side?
Well, the team is this. Keanu Kinney. We like him.
We do like him, but
He's
it's
the fullback.
Big step up in international football.
Jermaine Osako, he's making that jersey his own. Timoko in the centres with Peter Hiku. That's a concern. Timoko usually plays on the right, therefore Hiku on the left, which means that is Tommy Turboville. Tommy Turboville. Will Warbrick on the wing. Chance, Sean Johnson, Fisher-Harris, Crossland, Neem. And the back row, Papali'i, Sorensen, Tarpany, their bench, Cody Nikarima, Nafahu White, Murata Nakore, and Jordan Ricky is how things round up there, Brian.
I'll give you 12.5.
Yeah, I think I need it.
I'll give you 12.5 now.
Yep. I think the 8.5's a bit skinny. But I'll take that. Let's move on to the other match, Brian. I'll take that, absolutely. The other match is the Fiji Barty taking on the Cook Islands. Now, some big names. The Cook Islands, who were lapped 3 games ago, they got about 90 put on them. I think it was by Tonga. But each and every game, they're getting closer and closer and closer. I just think maybe the Fijian side, they've lost to the PNG side. Do they bounce back in a major way? That's a big question. I'll tell you, they've got, and where is he? Oh, he's not in the team.
Who?
Where's the big fella? Where's Xavier Willison?
Wilson.
He's not in the team.
Not on the bench either.
No, I don't know where. I thought for sure he'd be there, but unavailable, maybe injured. Davey Moali from South Sydney's there, Brian.
He's had a big year.
Yep.
Dave Miley.
Tepai Maroa, he's in the starting front row as well. Isan Masters, not really a half. This is where they battle, I suppose. Brad Takarangi, great fella, not really a half though. And it has to be
Fiji.
the time. Fiji's got Taruva, Sivo, Jennings, Wanga Blake, Valame, Kevin Nagama, Kurt Donahue, Tui Kamakamitha, Viliame Kickout, Tane Milne. They're all names that you know through the National Rugby League, surely.
And they were poor last week.
Very poor.
They were poor. The bet is, Danny wants to say we're going to get some Kieran Ichiban. Fletch, definitely from Bondi, worth $70 a case. Okay, we're playing for a Kieran.
We're playing for Kieran.
Yep.
Foreign?
Okay. Yep.
You're playing for a foreign.
Let's go to Mal Meninga. He was on breakfast with Vossi and Brandy this morning. He had this to say about the partnership of Hamiso, Tabuai Fado and Tommy Trebojevic, whilst not partnerships, but they are the centres for the Kangaroos. Here's what he had to say.
It's funny, the hammer, through the week was really, really quiet. Didn't say much, I know he's a little introverted in the way he goes about his life, but you could see that he was switched on. He was mentally prepared, obviously off the back of what happened at the back end of last year against the Kiwis. And then Tommy, he was just like he had a skip in his step all week, So both of them had sort of two different preparations, but you could tell even through the week that they were ready to go and, they performed. And I was just really pleased, with the way they handled the occasion. As you know, they're both fullbacks for their clubs. But defensively, I thought they were outstanding.
There you go. There's Mal this morning on SEM with Brandy and Vossi. Now, this game's big. This is a big game. The Kiwi Ferns get their first crack post-season at the Jillaroos. This is Sunday, 1:35pm daylight savings time in Australia. Apollo Project Stadium, as we said in Christchurch, it's a sellout. The Jillaroos squad includes this. Skipper Ali Brigginshaw returns after being rested last week as a precaution, a finger injury there. So Tiana Penatani then moves to the centres. So who makes way? A big star after a big win. Jess Surgis drops to the reserves. Hooker Quincy Dodd suffered a minor quad injury in last week's victory over the Orchids. So Olivia Higgins will start in the number 9 and Jessica Elliston is the new face on the bench. Roosters hooker Kelly Davis. What a year she's had. She comes into the squad as injury cover for Dodd and Lauren Brown, who's got a hamstring concern. The Kiwis squad, Gail Broughton, Alexis Taunay have been named to make their Ferns debut against Australia. Roosters grand final winner Amber Hall has been named in the second row with her teammate Tiana Davidson. Millie Boyle's going to join us on Friday.
Elliott, excuse me.
Millie Elliott, I shall say.
Missy Elliott?
I shall say. Can you handle that? The game's flying, Brian, isn't it?
The girls?
Oh, flying.
It'll be interesting. What's ever happened with the Koenig issues?
Gone quiet.
Yeah,
I suppose because they won comfortably.
Yeah. Still, it smells a bit.
Yeah. Well, we don't know about any news on the investigation, Tourist?
I've not heard anything.
Not heard anything?
No.
What about Seal?
Seal's heard a lot, but isn't telling
Seal
us.
looks Russian.
Saving
me.
for Jimmy.
Doesn't he look like a Russian tourist?
Oh, yeah. Well, he's Russian.
You don't know, but you're just sitting over in the pool in Thailand.
Yeah.
You got about 4 LJs around you. That's what they seem to do.
Samoa versus England, and the teams will be released for the first game set to be played early Monday morning in Australia. Samoa will have no Brian To'o, Joseph Swali'i, no Stephen Crichton, but Jerome Luai will captain the side. Joseph Swali'i, by the way, has made the 34-man squad of the Wallabies, which
so he should.
Heard throughout the news. Of course he should. For England, Dommy Young, Victor Radley, Morgan Smithies, Kai Pearce-Paul, Herbie Farnworth, Tom Burgess, John Bateman are all in the squad. News around John Bateman too. Manly sniffing around. We'll get to that a little bit later on. For Aussies living life on the go, Signet phone accessories go the distance, keeping you connected and protected.